SUVs are no longer just attractive and practical vehicles, they are also amazing fuel sippers. So every mile with them feels like a victory to your wallet. Because hybrids are rewriting the rules of efficiency in the way that these electrified powertrains offer MPG ratings that used to be unimaginable, even for much smaller vehicles. So stay with us as we count down the top 8 best hybrid SUVs with insane gas mileage you can buy today. Number 8. Toyota Highlander. Even among hybrids, fuel efficiency is usually associated with smaller vehicles, but like always, there are exceptions. The Highlander is by far the largest vehicle on the list, a genuine 3-row family hauler that puts focus on practicality and comfort. But it's also incredibly efficient for its size. Of course, the secret is in Toyota's well-known and proven hybrid system. Based on a 2.5-liter inline-4 engine, coupled with a couple of electric motors for a combined output of over 240 horsepower. Yes, it may not seem as much for a mid-size SUV, but it gets the job done. Driving dynamics are decent enough, but we all know what's the main strength of this family hauler. It reads 37 miles per gallon in the city and 35 miles per gallon on the highway for a combined fuel economy of 36 mpg, which is easily the best you can get in the mid-sized SUV segment. Number 7. Toyota Crown Signia. The Crown Signia is one of the latest additions to the brand's impressive lineup, and it stands out with its unique, very attractive styling that mixes elegance and sportiness. Furthermore, it has one of the nicest cabins we've ever seen in a Toyota, comparable with Lexus models in many aspects, especially when it comes to the selection of materials and attention to detail. But aesthetics are not our area of interest at the moment. It's the powertrain, which is pretty familiar. Essentially, it's the same setup as in the Highlander, the so-called hybrid synergy drive system. There's an inline-4 engine along with a CVT transmission and one electric motor integrated into it. And since the Crown Signia comes standard with all-wheel drive, there's another electric motor mounted on the rear axle. The total system output is also around 240 horsepower, but since the Crown Signia is smaller and lighter than the Highlander, it's also more efficient with an average fuel economy of 39 mpg city, 37 mpg highway, and 38 mpg combined. It's a straightforward setup which creates a perfect synergy with the aforementioned styling and interior design. Essentially, you get a luxury SUV that's efficient and cheap to maintain at the same time. The sweet spot is the Crown Signia's strongest point. Number 6. Hyundai Tucson. When the current generation of Hyundai's popular compact SUV was launched, it impressed the automotive community with its upscale design. Spacious and well-built cabin with fine materials and lots of tech features helped it stand out from the crowd instantly. But there was another thing. More substantial, a peppy and efficient hybrid powertrain. That hybrid setup is still in use, but it's been updated recently and now has more power. The thing with it is that it's based on a Turbo 4 engine. That unit comes coupled with an electric motor for a combined output of 231 horsepower and 271 pound-foot of torque. That's notably more compared to rivals that rely on naturally aspirated engines like the RAV4 and CR-V. But at the same time, that system is pretty much as efficient. It returns around 38 mpg in the city and 38 mpg on the highway, which puts it among the most efficient models in the class. But unlike the aforementioned rivals, it's not just more powerful, but also more engaging to drive, due to the fact that instead of a more typical CVT, it uses a 6-speed automatic gearbox. In that way, the system output shows its full potential, making Tucson a real joy to drive. Number 5. Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. The RAV4 enjoys the status of the world's best-selling SUV, and that's for a reason. Simply, it has so much to offer, and one of the things is its super efficient hybrid powertrain. The system itself is similar to those found in Highlander and Crown Signia, but it's slightly less powerful and more focused on efficiency. The numbers say it all, as the RAV4 Hybrid is rated at 41 mpg city and 38 mpg highway. Just like most other Toyota hybrids, this one also comes coupled with a CVT. It's not the most engaging transmission to drive, but it's there for a reason, contributing to those excellent MPG ratings. But to be honest, days of droning, super loud, and unrefined CVTs are long gone. This one actually works pretty nicely and is a joy to drive, even if you prefer a sportier ride. For more ambitious drivers, there's also a plug-in hybrid version with 300-plus horsepower and impressive acceleration, but more about that one some other time. Number 4. Honda CR-V Hybrid. The CR-V has always been among class leaders thanks to its practical design, well-balanced chassis, and impressive refinement. The current generation is no exception, but it comes with an extra feature: that excellent hybrid powertrain that's a little bit different than systems found in competitors, because it works in a way that the system keeps running solely on electricity as long as possible, while the gas engine acts as a power generator. In that way, the CR-V is able to achieve impressive city fuel economy, which can go up to 43 miles per gallon. Once you press the throttle pedal harder, the gas engine engages and provides extra power for a combined output of 204 horsepower. The performance gets quite impressive, while at the same time, fuel economy on the highway remains at a pretty solid 36 miles per gallon. The CVT gearbox, just like the rest of the system, is super refined, while the fact that Honda still bases its hybrid powertrain on the good old R20 engine serves as a guarantee of superior reliability and longevity. With an efficient and reliable hybrid powertrain as well as other qualities like practicality, build quality, and comfortable ride, it's clear why CR-V Hybrid is seen as a class leader in the eyes of many. Number 3. Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid. Some may complain about the too basic interior design this model features, but other than that, there aren't many things we could consider a drawback. The Corolla Cross Hybrid is an affordable SUV with practicality in mind, starting from one of the largest cargo areas in the segment. The Corolla Cross Hybrid is also one of the best equipped models in the class, especially in terms of safety features. But we all know what's its biggest strength: that impressive fuel economy. Once again, it's Toyota's proven hybrid technology, but unlike in RAV4 or Highlander, this time a smaller 2.0-liter inline-4 serves as a basis. Essentially, it's the same setup you can find in a Corolla hatchback or a new Prius, but it doesn't surprise that although an SUV, the average fuel economy goes all the way up to 45 miles per gallon in the city and 38 mpg on the highway. At the same time, this is also a quite powerful setup with 196 horsepower, which is enough to move this subcompact crossover with ease. Number 2. Kia Sportage Hybrid. Just like its close sibling Hyundai Tucson, the Kia Sportage impresses in so many ways: attractive design, upscale interior, plenty of space, and balanced handling. The Sportage also impresses with its tech features, and when you pair all of that with some of the most efficient hybrid powertrains around, it's clear that we are talking about one of the most appealing models in the class. The hybrid powertrain is the same one as in the Hyundai Tucson. A 1.6-liter Turbo 4 comes coupled with an electric motor for a combined output of 227 horsepower. That's plenty enough for strong acceleration and a satisfying driving experience, especially if we consider that the system comes with a 6-speed automatic rather than CVT. But somehow that system is even more efficient in Sportage's case. If you pick the front-wheel drive version, you may count on quite an impressive 42 miles per gallon in the city and 44 mpg on the highway. Of course, all-wheel drive models are slightly thirstier, but still among the most fuel-efficient SUVs on the market. Number 1. Kia Niro Hybrid. The Kia Niro Hybrid is easily one of the best choices for anyone looking for a small and efficient crossover. There are so many things to like about it, starting from its attractive design, spacious cabin, and affordable price. But what impresses the most is fuel efficiency. The Niro definitely isn't the most exciting SUV to drive. Moreover, its hybrid system is completely focused on fuel efficiency, so it doesn't surprise that a duo of 1.6-liter gas engines and electric motors produce no more than 139 horsepower. But you'll quickly forget about that obvious lack of power once you see the MPG ratings. In the right setup, this small crossover can return up to 53 mpg city and 54 mpg on the highway. We say the right setup because these figures are achievable only with the 16-inch wheels. If you pick a more upscale version with fancy 18-inch wheels, the average fuel economy drops to 53 mpg city and 45 mpg highway. But even that is an impressive figure for the segment. One way or another, the Kia Niro Hybrid remains an excellent choice for anyone looking for affordable daily commuting, because no other hybrid SUV will save you money like this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.